welcome to another How Men Write Women Well. This one's going to be about Nami. And this is going to be probably a really short one because it's only going to go to from the start of the series to Arlong Park. So it's going to be, if you're a live action watcher, this is going to be the perfect video for you because it's going to stop where you stopped. And you're not going to have to worry about spoilers too much. So I'm going to talk about some criticisms I have with the live action. This is not what the video is. I'm just going to probably mention a few things, especially when it comes to kind of how I feel about the transition for Nami when it came to the live action. I don't think she translated very well. Nami in the anime manga, this is the first character we meet. We don't even meet Luffy. I saw a video on that. I was like, oh yeah, you actually meet Nami first. And you're seeing her still from Pirates. And she's fun-loving. She doesn't hold her emotions on her sleeve. I think that's really good for a Zoro. Even like a Robin really does hold that. That's kind of the difference between Robin and Nami, especially in the beginning when they're really trying to get to know her. I think Robin does kind of hold her emotions on her sleeve a little bit. She's just like, she's Robin, holds her, like you can see that she's been through it and she's a lot older. So where Nami is like really fun-loving, like she's acting like she's just like, she's like a pre-20-year-old woman. And I think that really fit because she's a con artist. So you're not going to be like all grumpy and not sunshine when you're trying to steal from pirates, because you have to go up to these people, you have to get to really know them, and then you steal from them. And that's her whole character arc up to Arlong Park, which we will get to in a minute. But like sunshine and butterflies, like that's gonna really work to your advantage when you're trying to steal from pirates. And she's very cute, so they're like, okay, she's not gonna harm us, and then she steals from them. So I think Luffy's really the one that brings her out of her shell, because Luffy's like, I don't care what you're doing, but I really need you to be my navigator. And how this guy picks one of the best swordsmen, one of the best navigators, finds this amazing archaeologist and finds this amazing cook, I don't know. He's like the luckiest person in the whole wide world. Plus, we'll talk about like other characters later once I get to, certain other arcs. But like, I don't know how he does this, but he does. So he just picks up Nami. Oh, you're a navigator. Okay, I need you on my crew. And then Nami's like, no, I don't want to be on your crew. It's like a theme until we get further down the line. Like, nobody wants to be part of this boy's crew until further down the line. And then people are begging. But she's like, no, I don't like pirates. And she's like very, but she strolls along with them so she can get back to her little town. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna just steal a boat now, and then goes to her little town, and then that's where you have the Arlong Park. I know, like I said, this is not gonna be like that heavy of a video, but I feel like once we see, and Oda does such a good job with the fact that she's hiding her feelings. So by the time you get to the town and you have the hat transfer from Luffy to Nami, that scene hits so hard. And it did not hit hard in the live action for me, being a anime manga first and then watching the live action. It just didn't hit as hard because I'm like, you can already see that she's been through a lot. Where like she's showing a little bit of her feelings, but like there's this hidden. Luffy does a really good job too until like we get to the second half, but you can really tell like she hasn't like she's still young and she's having the like now like all the weights hit her. So then when Luffy's like, I'm going to save your town, it hits so much harder because the Nami in the live action just wears all her feelings on her sleeve. Like she is just she's not as fun loving, she's not as easygoing, she's kind of cranky. She kind of meets up with Zoro's personality, which I'm like, I don't need two brooding characters. Like, come on. Um let Zoro be the brooding character. Just saying. Does it fine. I don't have complaints with the actors or anything. I'm just like, and I know like a lot of it. And of course, there's a plane, guys. Okay, it's gone now, guys. But I feel like with her being so fun loving, and then she finally breaks down. Like it shows the pressure that she was under so well, and that scene is so powerful. And then like her backstory with her adoptive mother getting shot by Arlong, and that's why like she's like, I need to protect this town. My mother like protected me and protected the town, and she was trying like I think she was actually like legit probably trying to kill Arlong like at that point, but she wasn't able to, so now I need to save the town and try to pay as much money to Arlong as I can to try to get him out of here. And then to find out that the town knew what she was doing, they're really cold to her, but it's like, you know, we don't want to add extra pressure. That was really powerful, and they took that kind of out of the live action. So it's just like the powerful moments of her breaking down are not as apparent in the live action as it is in the anime and manga. So I was kind of disappointed with that. The actress still does a good job. And the mood of the show with how she acts it, she's acting just fine. Like it's just I think this is what I've kind of seen when it comes to these anime to live actions is that they make them so much darker and they darken the mood so much where it just doesn't like all the characters are not going to translate very well. Like of course Zoro, like we could make like a really dark One Piece and Zoro would fit in right away. And I think even Sanji with his backstory later on would fit right away. But Nami just does not fit. And especially after like Arlong Park, like she doesn't really get any more like extreme scenes until like Wano. Like there's I mean actually Whole Cake Island. So Whole Cake Island Wano is when she really goes like kind of claims her identity again to me. And that's kind of like with all the characters, that's like those are the two big arcs in the second half of the time skip that are show the characters in their truest form really. And then we have Egghead, which has been kind of like another arc that's kind of been focused on other characters, but she's just Arlong Park really showed us what the character was going into this show. Arlong Park is also the arc that everybody's like, if you like Arlong Park, you're gonna like the rest of this show. So it's a very important arc to make sure that everything translates through. I don't know if I would continue if I was a live action watcher. I would have to watch it again. And I might eventually do another watch through, and actually give a whole review of how I feel about it, maybe towards when the second season starts. But right now it's like sitting at like a 6 or 7 out of 10 for me for the live action. And then when I rate Arlong Park, like, it's an S tier arc. Like, I think it was done lovely, and Oda wrote Nami, which is the main character, lovely in this, and watching all her emotions come through was really great. But anyway, like I said, this is kind of a shorter video than my Robin. If you don't mind liking and subscribing, that would be great. I have a video after this that's going to be kind of like a sneak peek of what's coming to my channel. So if you want to kind of know what else is coming, that would be great. But otherwise, yeah, you have a good day, of good life, just a good life. And hopefully I will be back real soon, after the sneak peek video. I'm hoping to get a lot more reading done, guys. So, like, I'll have books in my hand again. It's really weird without, just kind of talking about Nami over here. But, I think what I'm going to do with this series is it's just going to be kind of periodically. Like, it's going to be, like, kind of a filler series, so I can make sure, videos are coming up on a regular basis. I'm sorry videos are late this week. I had a very bad situation at work. I have a really bad situation at work on Tuesday, that I had to kind of decompress from. So I was not in the mood to do a video, and I did 2 today. So if you notice, like, it's the same shirt. I bulked filmed. It was like right before this. So I will get these videos out to you as soon as possible, and I hope you guys have the good rest of your day. Bye.